have my peel base on already. Just waiting for it to dry. And then I have this Manny. I'll tell you about it in a minute. I just want to say happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Daily Nail. I am Tara. I'm your host. I'm here Monday through Friday around 11 Eastern time doing my nails. Focusing on dip powder. I just did a gel mani too the other day, but it was on Saturday, so it wasn't on the live. I'm feeling like doing a brown mani today. So we're gonna go, it's kind of like a brownish / gold. I'll show you guys the colors that we're gonna use in 1 minute, but we're gonna do a mani using Dipnotic Nails products today. And I have like her liquids, I have her clear, so like pretty much everything is gonna be Dipnotic with the exception of a sticker that I'm gonna put on my nails. All right, let's pull up the live. Morning, Lara. How are ya? Sorry I wasn't up as early today. You know why? Because I had to do the mani for Brandis's collab. So I had to do 2 manis yesterday. So like after dinner, it was like 7:30 by the time I sat down, and Patty and I were going to mani together, do our manis together and just talk, you know. So we did that, and by the time we got off the phone, it was like after 10, and I had made a coffee right before I sat down to do my nails, and then we were talking the whole time. I took maybe 1 sip of it, so I had like a full coffee, so I drank like half of it, and then I was up till like well after 1 a.m. So I slept a little later than I otherwise would have. All right, I'm waiting on my peel base to dry. Let me show you. All right, so these are the 2 colors I want to use today from Dipnotic Nails. This is a shimmer, can definitely be chromed over itself. It's called Sepia, and I didn't do the best job swatching this glitter, but it's called Desert Sands. So I think I'm going to use those. And then I have these stickers right here that kind of go, I think they match nicely. So I'm going to do, on my middle finger, I'm going to use a nude called Silk Stockings from Dipnotic. Do that on my middle nail. And then I'm going to put one of these round stickers in the center. Hopefully in the center, if my landing is good. I have these ones too, which are really pretty, but they're pink and blue and purple. They just don't go with the color scheme. I think this goes much better. So yeah, I'm gonna do, it's gonna be pretty. So the glitter, I'm only going to put it on my ring finger. My middle finger is going to be a nude with a sticker, and then my other 3 fingers I'm going to do with sepia. So I think this will be a pretty mani, and I'm feeling like doing a brown. So I'm looking forward to doing this one, and hopefully it turns out nice. No, my Wi-Fi is not on. It's off. Why, is it blurry? I'm looking at the screen. It looks okay to me. Okay, so I think my peel base is dry. If you're wondering what peel base I use, it's Luxie Nails Dip Enabler Peel Base. One of the best peel bases out there. It's just as good as UNT. And peel base just puts a layer over my jelly tips, like a barrier between my jelly tips and then my dip powder that I'm going to apply. So when it comes time to take off my dip, you can pop it off. It's really easy to do. And I don't know what happened here. Oh, that might be dye. Or I cut myself. I don't know. I think I cut myself, you guys. This Manny, I am so obsessed with. Did this Manny last night with Patty for Brandis's collab today. This dip is called Putting on the Glitz from Luxie Nail. It's silver and black, and it is just so incredible. So I want to wear it for a few days, so I'm going to continue to do my right hand for a little bit. Okay. I am going to start with the lightest color. I typically like to work lightest to darkest, solids to glitters, like that. Starting with the cleanest application, working towards the potentially messiest application. So like I said, silk stockings is what I'm going to put on the middle nail. I have dip liquids from Dipnotic nails. So base is what you use to apply your dip. Hi, kitty girls. Oh, it was? Is it better now? Yeah, it's not on. I made sure it was off. So we're going to do a dip Manny if you just joined. I'm using products from Dipnotic Nails, which is one of the best companies on the market, like out there, you guys, for dip powder. Quality-wise, beauty-wise, you know, yeah. So this, oh my God, what am I doing? No! All right, that's wrong. I'm gonna, shoot. I was supposed to do my middle nail first. I messed up. All right, so I'm just gonna pour this over it and I'll make it up. I made a mistake. I wrote down my Manny plan too. Usually when I write it down, I don't mess up, but I sure did here. Okay, so this is a precision tool that I'm using to clean up my mess around my cuticles. It will get any extra acrylic out of here, like this big gunk piece. Okay, it's good. Hi, Kaylee's Life. You're 10. All right, let me go back and do my middle nail. I do have some staining from these blooming inks I tried to use last week, and they made like a huge mess. They stained my desk, they stained my nails, stained my skin. I'm still battling with it. All right, let's get this nude on the right finger this time. I'm gonna do 2 layers of color, I believe. We might have to do an extra layer on the pinky, depending on what it looks like after. If you use a tool to clean up your cuticle area, it cuts down on your filing time. It makes your Manny just look neater, you know, right away. So get my brush. I'm going to go ahead and do layer number 2 on this nail, and then we'll move back into our browns. Yeah, see, I can see some red staining from that ink on this nail. I was a little worried about that. I thought about using a white on my middle nail, but I thought the nude would look better color-wise. Okay, so we might have to do 3 layers of this color just because it's a sheer nude. This one's called Silk Stockings. She came out with a whole bunch of nudes. Like for every skin tone, your perfect nude is there. She came out with those last year. And I have like almost all of them. Then this Silk Stockings is probably my favorite. It's got a little hint of pink to it, and I like that in my nudes. All right, yes, I am going to do a third layer. I can still see a little pink up at the top of my nail. Okay, Kaylee. This outfit that I'm wearing today, Laura, is one that Janet got me for my birthday. I can't wait. I hope she comes today so I can show her I'm wearing it. I was tempted to wear it without a bra, but I can't really get away with that. Because you can kind of see my bra straps, but whatever. I'm not going anywhere. Laura, what are you doing right now? And where's everybody else? Maybe because I've been on time, nobody expects me to be on time anymore. Well, I think I know I was a few minutes late, but not as late as I have been sometimes. All right, brush that off. That looks good. So we're all done with this nude called Silk Stockings. Now let's move back over to Sepia. Such a beautiful shimmer in this one, you guys. These little dishes are called flexi boats, and they're silicone for you to pour your dip into, and then you can lay your finger right into your dip powder. And then I love it because it has the little like arrow point at the top that you can pour your powder right back into the jar. So if you just have a small quantity, like a sample size, like I do, you know, you can pour it into something like this and it works well. Okay, so this is going to be a glitter nail, but the rest are going to have sepia. So let's start by pouring over this dip. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, you can see like I make a mess a lot of times when I apply my dip. I'll overcompensate or flood my cuticles with dip base. So the precision tool definitely comes in handy. I think the reason I do that so frequently is because I'd rather have too much dip on my nail than not enough, right? And not have it covered fully. So sometimes I might go up like too high on my nail or whatever with the base. All right. So I just want to talk about Cosmic Nails real quick. She's got a Manny kit dropping on the 29th, a new Manny kit. And mine came in the mail yesterday, and I am so excited about it. I just have to say something super cool in it, and I can't wait to show you guys. So we'll do that Manny this week. There we go. So let's pour this dip over the thumb. I usually pour over my first layer, and then any layers after that I'll lay flat. Unless my jar is like it's a large jar of dip and I can fit my finger in it, I'll dip into the jar. What a pretty color. I love coppers, and I know it's kind of leaning into fall a little bit, but I couldn't help myself today. in the mood. All right, push these off. Oh yeah, no copper got on, or no sepia got on the pinky. So we'll have to do 2 more layers of this on that now. I'm gonna pour this out. Okay, we have it nice and flat in there. Okay, I'm just gonna lay flat. Tap it off. Again, cleaning up around the sidewalls. Oh, I have the Ashley Benefield trial on. Are you following that, Lara? Hey, Patty. Oh, I was wondering where you were. Oh, shit. Lara, when does that do? Hi, Leah. There you are. Hi, Britt. You guys all came in together. It was just me and Lara for the longest time, and a couple other people, like, you know, that we didn't know. You guys, when's the color palette challenge? Is it this weekend? You just posted, Patty? I can't wait to see it. Patty's Manny came out really cute. Britt, your Manny was really nice too. Your post was very sweet. I really liked it. Everybody's Manny's for the Eco Collab that I've seen. All you guys. I saw Patty's last night. I saw Lara's. I saw Britt's. Yeah, and I loved everybody's. I love them all. So I'm working on a Dipnotic Manny. I was feeling like doing like a brown / gold color. So I'm using this color here. This shimmer is called Sepia. Came out last year. I have nude on my middle nail called Silk Stockings. And I'm going to put a glitter on my ring finger. And then I'm going to put a sticker on this middle nail. So really easy and straightforward today. The creative fire isn't burning in me this week, you guys. Some weeks are better than others, you know, or some days. But when you do a Manny every day, you can't come up with something completely new and original every single time. I can, you know, it's not fathomable to me, for me. So sometimes you just need simple. Although the average woman probably wouldn't say a 3-color Manny is simple, right? That'd only be the crazies like us. All right. I think I have to do one more dip on the pinky because I made a mistake and started dipping, and I dipped it in nude on the first layer. I messed up, as you know, like I do a lot. So there's really only one layer of that color. It's so beautiful. It's almost like caramel. Isn't it pretty? And it's so shimmery too. All right, one more layer on the pinky here real quick. Yeah, it looks like caramel. You guys can get these colors at Dipnotic Nails on Etsy. The direct link is like www.dipnoticnails.etsy.com. But, you know, go to Etsy and search Dipnotic Nails. And if you use code TARA10, you'll save 10% on your order. Okay. All right. Okay, those look good. Janet! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. You did? I want to see your eco nails, Aaliyah. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Janet, look what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the little romper you got for me. I love it so much. It's so cute. Thank you again. All right, Desert Sands. It's this glitter here. Super pretty. Definitely like coppery looking. Should go nice match. It'd be a good match with this sepia. So yeah, I have the Ashley Benefield trial on. Today's like day 1, I think. She's accused of shooting and killing her husband. She claims self-defense, but she's on trial for murder. So he was like way older than her. Like she was in her early 20s. He was in his 50s when they got married after knowing each other for 13 days. Needless to say, it didn't work out. So we'll see what happens with this trial. I think it's Florida, so that's why it's being televised. So let me know if any of you guys are following it. I can't wait to see your nails, Aaliyah. I, honest to God, thought this dip was black and white because in the jar it looks black and white. I thought maybe there was some silver, but it turns out that white was clear acrylic, you know, and it's black and silver. But I still think it works for today. And this is such a badass dip. Oh my God, like I could just stare at it forever. I really like it a lot. This is the 2023 holiday exclusive. If you guys remember, in 2022, the exclusive was this white dip with flakies, and it was stunning. And this is my first time using this one, and I think it's so beautiful too. Heather's really good at making like showstopper dips. You know what I mean? Dips that you're like, oh my God, like can't stop looking at type. She's good at that. Okay, we'll brush this off, and now I'm gonna lay flat for our second layer of the glitter. I decided just to do 1 finger glitter today. My natural instinct was to do 2 glitter nails, but sometimes simple is better, right? So I don't often show restraint, but I'm trying to show a little today. Okay, let's lay flat into our glitter. So this is a mix of glitter and clear acrylic. That's how glitter dips are made. Dip powder is acrylic powder, but like if you're making a glitter dip, you have to put some acrylic in it. Otherwise, that glitter is just not gonna set and dry, you know, with the dip base. Same thing like with foil dips, it will be, you know, foil pieces, and it could be a clear or colored acrylic in there. Um, yeah. So like all dips, even whether they're glitters, foils, flakies, have acrylic in them. I guess that's what my point was. And it's super easy to make your own dips too. So if there's ever a color, a shade, you know, you don't have and need, like years ago, I didn't have a mint green. And so I was like, oh, I'll just mix my own. So I used a yellow and a light blue. And you know what I mean? Started just with a little bit, but I made like a really nice mint green. I still have it. It's over with my eye gel dips. But now I have mint green dips, but back then I didn't. So it is easy to make different shades, or if you foil dips are super easy to make. I've never made a glitter dip. I did buy some glitters from Kiara Sky that just glitter. There's no acrylic in it, so like you can mix it with acrylic and make glitter. I did make one, but I never used it. I'm just gently brushing off because I'm not sure it's 100% set. But that's 2 layers of glitter, so I'm going to put it away. I try to always put my dips away like as soon as I'm done with them because it reduces the risk of an accident happening. Okay. This is clear from Dipnotic. We're going to use this next over all the nails. Hi, Alexander. Yeah, Janet, this dress is super cute. Romper. It looks like a dress when you're wearing it, though, you know. Okay, so another layer of dip base goes down on the nail. Now I have a large jar of clear, so I'm just going to dip right into it. Tap off. I shouldn't have done that because I tapped the glitter in there. Okay. Again, cleaning up around the cuticles if there's any clear dip, and there is. So if you don't get it now, it's going to set either on your skin or in your cuticle line or wherever. So I do recommend, you don't have to go buy one of these, but you can use a toothpick, a cuticle stick. I had bought a water marbling tool off of Amazon, and that's what I used for a long time. Then dip powder companies started making precision tools. So they're dual ended. The other side of this tool has a wax tip for picking up, you know, gems or different pieces of nail art. Michelle, you're always so quiet. I forget you're here half the time. How are you doing? I feel like I haven't like really talked to you. So I am saving the glitter now to encapsulate at the end. I just don't want to cross contaminate or get any glitter in my clear and then maybe put it on another nail, you know. My rationale may not make sense to you, but it makes sense in my warped mind. This color is so pretty, you guys. Look at it. It reminds me of the light brown M&Ms they used to have. Who remembers light brown M&Ms? Guys, M&Ms, some of you younger people won't remember. But M&Ms used to just come in red, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, light brown, and dark brown. And the light brown, for some reason, were my favorite. I mean, they all tasted the same, but I just loved them. I loved the color of them for some reason. Who remembers light brown M&Ms? Oh, okay, Michelle. I'm sorry. I missed. Well, where were you when you? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Does that mean something? So we woke up this morning at 6:30 to a jackhammer right outside the window. We had the windows open. At night we open the windows, you know, and told you guys they've been doing road work, right? Oh, so it's jackhammer right outside our door. And Nick jumps up. He's like, oh no, I forgot to bring out the trash. Which is Dominic's job anyway. But I'm like, no, I'm like, trash day's tomorrow. I'm like, remember, tomorrow's our anniversary. Wednesday? And he's like, oh yeah. But it was funny because, you know, when you're half asleep, but yeah, it wasn't the best thing to wake up to. So then we shut the windows. I got up, I shut the windows and climbed back into bed. All right, let's brush the extra clear off of these. You don't remember the light brown? You remember, Lara? Yes, thank you. They didn't have blue M&Ms back on. This kind of reminds me of the light brown M&Ms, the same shade. They were tan, you know. All right. So now that all of our color is applied, we are going to activate the nails to cure them. Activator. It says step 3. If you get a full set of dip liquids, there's 5 bottles. You get the prep bond, right? Then you get your dip base, your activator, your top coat, and then number 5 is a brush saver in case you get glitter on your brush or your brush gets hard. You can put it in the brush saver and it will clean it for you. So activator is a thin liquid if you don't know what it is. It's a thin, kind of smelly liquid. Not as strong smelling as monomer though, like a monomer that you use with acrylic application. Activator is less smelly. I like to do 2 layers of this on the nails, and you just put it on your nails and then let it sit for 2 minutes and you're good to go. Sorry, there was a glitter on my brush. The nails will be cured, they'll be hard and ready to be filed. So dip nails are fun and I think easy way to DIY your nails. I love that I can, because I use peel base, I can, well, even if you don't use peel base, you can change out your mayonnaise whenever you want, you know, but I love being able to put whatever I want on my nails whenever I want, you know. It was uninspiring when you go to the salon and they just be like, pick a color, and they point to the wall, you know, and you just go pick out your bottle of nail polish. It's a lot more fun when you have like all different types of nail art supplies to play with, all different colors of dips, all different kinds of textures of dips, you know. Even though I haven't been feeling the creative bug this week, it's very easy to get carried away, you know, and become obsessed. So these are the stickers I pulled out, you guys. Let me brush them off. Like, whoop. Kind of dusty. Thinking of using like one of these brown ones, like the larger one, like on the middle now here, right? Yeah, so that's my plan. The gold's not an exact match or anything, but hopefully it won't be super noticeable. But I do think they're pretty. I lifted one up to see if they were on a clear backing or if it was white and it's clear. So that's why I wanted to do this nail a different color. I thought if I did it the brown, you might not be able to see the sticker. This came with them too. It must have been two sheets, you know. But the colors don't go with this. I don't feel like they do. I think these are better. So I'm gonna give these a couple minutes here to cure. All right, Laura, is it due this weekend? Britt, is the CPC Manny due this weekend, Saturday? Someone tell me, because I got to write down if it is. It must be, because it's the end of the month. It's got to be. So we're posting Saturday, so I'll do that Friday on the live. Thanks, Lara. Thank you. I'm using my Dipnotic nails cup too. I have 3 like travel mugs, so I alternate, you know. It just so happens today it's Dipnotic's turn. Oh, Michelle, I wanted to let you know I have not heard a word from Tammy. Not one word. So, don't know what's up with that. Right, Britt, that's how I figured, because when I looked down and I saw how far into the month we were, I'm like, it's got to be that this Saturday. There's no other Saturday left in July. Okay, I'm gonna need that. We don't need this. Let's pull out a couple files. This is a 100 by 180. I like the skinny files like that. This is a Macart, also 100 by 180. Probably won't use it, but I might, so I'll take it out. Then this Dipnotic Nail sponge file. I'll use this as my buffer today. And then finally is my Ergo file, which shapes my cuticle area. Oh, thank you so much. Really? Huh. That's been going on for a while too, right, Michelle? All right. Let's start our filing. You want to check to make sure your nails are cured, you know, before filing. And the best way I know to do that is just to tap your nails with your file. If they're not cured, you're not going to hear a hollow sound like that. It's going to sound more flat, you know. Another way you're going to know is if you start filing and any dip starts filing away, just stop. Stop what you're doing and wait another minute before filing. But if you do this and it makes the clacky noise, you're good. I like to start my filing at my pinky. Just a heads up, I'm working on my right hand, so I'm using my left hand, and I'm not left-handed, so if I look a little weird filing, that's why. Okay, I should probably go. This was the nail I accidentally dipped into the wrong color to start off the Manny at the beginning. So this has 4 layers of dip on it. Can't tell though. I mean, it's not bad. It's just a couple little weaves in there, unevenness. I just gotta smooth it. Okay. Make sure there's no acrylic on my skin. Get underneath the nail to make sure that's even. I'm going to come down now and shape my free edge. I'm using the 180 grit side of this file. I got these files off of Amazon. They were cheapies. They were maybe like $5.99 for 12 of them or 10 of them or whatever. They weren't too expensive at all. All right. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. There's a little acrylic on the outside here. I'm gonna get that off with the file. Okay, that's better. This nail looks really good, the glitter nail. It's funny, this might have applied better. Well, my pinky, I blame myself for that. I like to go straight up and down on my sidewall, so I'm not even touching the free edge yet. Okay, that looks good. I'm not too worried about my cuticles being perfect at this second because the ergo file will really help with that. So I'm wearing full coverage jelly tips. These ones are from Luxy Nail. I have some from like iGel Beauty. I got tips from Kiara Sky. I have some like I just got from Amazon. I have some Patty sent me. I have a lot of the Luxy Nail tips. But for stilettos, they're not as wide. Like, I don't think the base, the very top, the base of the nail on stilettos are as wide as like almonds or Kaufman's. I think they're narrower. And so I have, with the stiletto tips, the only brand I found that fits me right is Luxy. And then Patty sent me a box of gel tips that are like super extra long stilettos. but that's all right. They can be trimmed, but they're wide. So like those, like definitely were, you know, I can, size 0 is too big for my thumb on those ones. Thank you. Hi, Pat. Cut off. And the dip tips, the splits have to be cut off. All right. Pat, have you ever tried like a rubber base gel or builder gel under your tips over your natural nails to protect them? I would try a HEMA-free rubber base. I really like the rubber base gels. I think they're thinner and more flexible than builder gels. Um, but Luxie Nail sells both of them, builder gels and rubber base gels, in different colors or in clear. So, like, if you have nothing on, like I have this one here, I've been using on my nails. It's called Nude, N-U-D, tinted rubber base. This one is Sakura, the color. It's like a nude pink color. I guess it almost looks like a rosy pink, but when it's on, it's very natural looking, you know, with a slight pink. So your nails look pretty even when you have nothing on them. But it will protect your natural nail, you know, from damage done by tips or soaking or filing off. You use builder gel? Aaliyah, what brand do you use? You use Imoli, don't you, Aaliyah? Do you use clear builder gel? Tell me all your details, Aaliyah. We need all the secrets. A lot of women use builder gel, especially when in for thing, you know. But yeah, you can put a thin layer or something like that over your natural nails, then throw a shiny top coat over it, you know what I mean? Where's our experts when we need them? Tara and Brandis. Okay, Pat. Patty's leaving? Where's she going? Patty, where you going? Yes, you can put tips over builder gel, yes. So I would just keep the builder gel as thin as you can, you know what I mean? Builder gel is thicker than nail polish or gel polish, right? And so is like, I have a builder gel, but I just, because this is handy, I'll show you the rubber base gel. It's also thicker. So when you put it on, you kind of want to start up at the, you know, the cuticle and kind of just go side to side with it, almost in a U fashion, pulling it down the nail, if that makes sense. You don't want to paint it the way I do my base and top coat, you know. There are tons of videos on it. If you watch a quick video, if you don't understand what I mean, Pat, a tutorial video would show you. But I've been using it on this hand. I was using it. But then when my nails start growing out, I don't know, it bothers me underneath. So I just end up cutting them. You can't see me, but I'm nodding. You're so cute. So Pat, what dip companies do you like? Wait till you guys see how cool the next Manny kit is from Cosmic. I'm super excited. She got something new coming out. So we'll do that this week, you guys. Maybe tomorrow or something. If not, we'll do it Thursday. All right, moving on to the index finger here. Again, filing straight down my sidewall, curving at the corner there at the cuticle. This applied really nice. Dipnotic's powders always apply nice. And I really like her liquids too. I only wish the bottles were clear. I go through so much dip base that like every 2 weeks I need another bottle, you know what I mean? And so it's hard to tell when it's a bottle like this how much I have left. Okay, that looks good. Just it's okay, but you don't like the products. Okay, so Kiara Sky and Kiss. I bought a Kiss, not a dip kit, but I bought like a couple dips, Kiss dips from CVS, but never used them. But I have some Kiara Sky dips. Their stuff's decent. You should go on Etsy and see all the small dip powder companies, or on Instagram. There's so many, like, I would, how many small dip powder companies do you think there are? At least 50. And at one point there was even more, you know, like I would say like during COVID, dipping was really getting really popular, you know. It's kind of slowed down a little, I think, since that ended and salons, you know, reopened. But why would I go pay $75 at a salon when I can do it myself, you know? All right, looks good. Oh yeah, I have to buff, huh? Let's do that. This is also a 100 by 180 file, but it's a sponge file, so it's more gentle than a regular like cardboard file would be, you know. This is from Dipnotic Nails too. you should check out Revel now for dips. They have half-ounce dips for $7.99. Oh no, $8.99. I think they went up to. But it's still a good deal. And they have hundreds of colors, thermals, glitters. They're my favorite, like larger dip powder company. I have a 20% off discount code for Revel now too. It's RN for Revel now, and then my name Tara. 2220 is the code, and 20% off is a good deal. And they sell everything. They sell liquids. They sell nail art stuff. But I mean, their best stuff is their dips. I have hundreds of Rebel dips. Okay. Now, time to use the Ergo file. Ooh, 50% off? It does. The Kiss Base, it gets gummy quick. Yeah. You know, all right. Azure Beauty, this is what I've been buying on Amazon. It's $9.99. It's the equivalent to almost 3 regular sized bottles of base. And then I've just been refilling my bottles. This is good base. I think it works great. It doesn't gum up quick or anything like that. And it's $10 on Amazon for that, you know, and for the amount that you get in it for the price, it's worth it. Wow, really? No, I didn't renew it, Janet, with Revel. I haven't been getting it since, what, Christmas? Not all year. Nick said no. Sorry, I got some dry skin up here. I just want to get it off. Come on. Got it. Yay. This is why the Ergo file is awesome. There's an indent right here that hooks right onto your dip powder at your cuticle. And so when you rock it back and forth, it files anything away that's like making your shape imperfect, you know? Doesn't take long to do, and it is definitely worth it. Okay. Where did Patty leave to go? Yes, thank you, Laura. Azure Beauty, Azure. Yes, I love the satisfaction of DIY too. I love being able to match my nails to my outfit. You know what I mean? I love being able to put 3 different colors on my hand, you know, and not have to pay a ridiculous amount of money for it. Like I'll never go back to the salon unless like I physically am unable to do it myself. I don't see why I would. Just clean up my mess a little bit. All right, so now that we're done filing and buffing, this is what they look like. I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and a stiff nail brush here. I'll spray the alcohol on the brush, and now I'm going to use this to clean the filing residue off my nails. If you're at home, you know, doing them and you're not live, you can get up and just go rinse your hands off and then dry them. I always do the underside of my nails too because there's always filing residue in there. Okay, they look good. So I'm going to take one of these stickers and I'm going to put it on this nail here. Oh, it looks like I was looking at this one and this one. They're like the same exact ones. So these are pretty too, but sorry, I'm just trying to center it. Some sticky shit probably would have helped. Okay. Oh, you know what? I wasn't thinking. My activator will definitely take off this gold, I bet. I'm going to have to gel top coat this now. How's that look? What do you guys think? Oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta shoot, there's a bump in it. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna activate my nails. And then I'll put the sticker on and then I'll do my top coat. I don't think this, yeah, I'm just gonna throw that sticker away. Okay. So activator, I'm not 100% positive that it would remove this gold color, but I'm like 85% sure it would. I know like metallic striping tape or stickers that have silver and gold activator, it just takes the color off of them. So that's why I decided to activate my nails first here, and then I'll put the sticker down on the middle now. And this layer of activator is just a thin layer to coat your nails. It does not have to soak through, you know, all your dip because we've already cured them. But it is a necessary step to put activator on before top coating because there's a chemical reaction that happens, like some kind of magic, and it makes your dip top coat dry. So I like to let these sit for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, and then I'll wipe them off with a lint-free wipe. Just to make sure no wet activator is on my nails. Then I put the sticker down and then we'll top coat. Hi, John. Yes, we love our craft. You lost power, Janet? Okay, she had to take care of some business. Oh, Alexandra's back. Janet, you lost power? Are you having bad weather? Janet's in Arizona, so you wouldn't think like she'd lose power. All right, so we're gonna wipe down our nails here. that. You should tell your girlfriend all that money she's spending at the salon, she could be spending on new colors for herself that she would actually own. You know what I mean? New dips for herself. But you can lure her in with the myth that she'll save money by doing it herself. Everybody's like, I'm going to save so much money. And I do. But when I started out, I wasn't. I had to buy a of products are gifted to me because I work with companies or, it's just a way to advertise, for them, so they'll reach out to me or whatever. But that's why if you're interested in getting free product and, you have the time to devote to doing Manny's Instagram, start following people who dip, start following dipping hashtags, dip nails, dip powder nails, DIY dip nails, follow those hashtags, and you'll start to see people who dip, you know what I mean? You'll start to run into those people, and it's a great community. It's a large community, and it's not just people who dip. There are people who do acrylic sets with monomer. There's nail polish people, there's everybody. So it is definitely a lot of fun. And it's surely rewarding. When you look down when you're done, or, when I look down at my nails, I'm like, wow, I did those. I get excited when I get compliments, and then I say, thank you. I did those I did them myself. And they'll be like, really? That feels good. I don't know if it's the shape of the sticker or what. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. No wrinkle. Perfect. Okay. I like it. I think it's pretty, you guys. All right, so let's do our top coat. And dip, we know we get 2 layers. So on your first layer, you just want to do 2 or 3 strokes, whatever you need to get your nail quickly coated. Don't worry about capping your free edges just yet. I do have wide nail beds, I've been told, or compared to other people anyway. So I do 3 strokes down each nail, 1 down the center and then 1 on either side. And that's how I'll do my second layer as well. But this first layer here, don't worry about it being all perfect or anything. It doesn't matter if it isn't. I'm going to go right back in now. We're going to do layer number 2. This time you can be more detailed. Make sure that, if you missed getting fully sidewall to sidewall on your first layer, you can do that now. And then also cap your free edges to prevent chipping. Dip top coat dries in 2 minutes or less if you do everything correctly, which is another awesome thing about it. I can't sit still long enough for nail polish to dry. Even if I have a great application, I will still find a way to mess it up before it dries completely, So when I found dip, it was like tailor made to me, for somebody who couldn't do nail polish or gel polish without making a hot mess, because I didn't even know to clean up with, I didn't. I knew nothing about nails. I didn't know anything about filing. I had never filed my nails. So I had a lot to learn, and I'm still learning. So I got my hand, I'm just hanging out in front of my fan. This is what the nails look like right now. Do you guys think they're okay? Got a little top coat up here. Let's get rid of that, okay? Yeah, make sure if you get any top coat on your skin, you try and wipe it off before it dries. If you don't see it and it does dry, it will wash off later, or you can file it off. It's not that big of a deal. Oh no, Leah. And then she had asked to borrow money off of you. Yeah, that's messed up priorities. 104 degrees? Oh my God, it's only going to be a high of 79 here today, so I'm psyched. Yeah, that's true. Lack creativity. Yeah, Aaliyah, be careful. Oh. So where are you going? To the doctors, you said? Take an Uber. Can you do that so you don't have to walk in the heat? Do you have Uber and Lyft in Canada? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pat. I've been diligently working on it this summer. We did go to the beach Sunday. We went to Scarborough Beach in Rhode Island. So it's right on the ocean. It's all open ocean. A lot of times we'll go to like a bay. So it's still the ocean, but it's like where the boats are parked or whatever. So, but my son really likes going to the open ocean because of the waves and stuff. So it was so packed. We got there at 10:30 and the beach was packed. Like there was no space between us and the people around us. Everybody was just not even like a foot or two between your things that you got laying on the sand, you know what I mean? And then right literally next to you, almost all on top of each other. Oh, everyone did, Janet? Do you know the cause? Oh, yeah. That sucks, Aaliyah. I'm sorry. If I had money, I'd send it to you right now so you don't have to walk. Janet, that sucks. You might have to go somewhere. Go jump in your pool. Yeah, you might have to go swimming. I'm just teasing you. Pat, thank you so much about you said I love your teaching. That means a lot to me. That's my whole goal, with my show is to teach people, or to show people, to hopefully impart like some general knowledge, but to show you guys and Manny goes, how a Manny goes wrong, how to come back from that. But I try and do things that are relatively simple that like anybody can do at home. I try to be relatable. I don't know. I'm just being myself. I know sometimes I can be obnoxious or maybe talk too much, you know. I admit it, you know. Uh, uh, but that just all probably goes back to my mental health. I will leave it at that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, Janet, there must be an on. You should go to the electric company website and see if it has an estimate for when it will be back on. All right, these should be dry. I did a pretty good job centering that. I'm proud of myself. I'm kind of hooked on this cuticle cream from the Village Soapsmith. This is from Dipnotic Nails. It was a Christmas gift last year, and the scent is orange ginger. It smells so good. And with it being so warm and this being so soft, like just a little bit goes so far. Goes such a long way. This smells just like an oil practically. There we go. So I like to rub my cream, trying to get some more without getting it in my nails. All right, there we go. I like to rub it all around my nail and then underneath as well. So under here. God. And it smells so yummy. I gotta say, orange ginger is not something I would naturally gravitate towards, but it was at Christmas time. But it doesn't smell like a Christmassy scent. It smells like a year-round scent. Okay. We need to think about a nail face sleeve, you guys, because I do not have anything this color. Hold on. What's this one? Oh, what about this? You think that could work or no? It's got that and brown down there. It's not bad. Let me see what else I got. See, this is why it's difficult to pick a nail sleeve sometimes. No, I think that one matches better. We got the orange. Oh, I love this one. That might work. Of course you can ask questions, Rob, if they're appropriate, yes. Oh, thank you, Janet. These colors are from Dipnotic. I only have samples, or I'd send some to you. So the nude we used is silk stockings, which, you know, if you wanted to do a mani similar to this, any nude would work. These stickers, it was either Shein or Temu. Amazon probably has them for like 10 times as much. I probably paid 98 cents for these two sheets. And And I was I'm sure I was just looking at nail art stickers and they just came up, you know what I mean? I click on a lot of those and put them in add to cart. And then we have Sepia, which is this gorgeous, rich caramel, light brown M&M color, right? Shimmer, in fact. And like I said, that can definitely be chromed over itself. And then the glitter we used is called Desert Sands. Sorry, I have a little orange up in here. It's bothering me. Staining still from that Manny. Okay. Oh, I need rings. I think I'm going to use this sleeve, you guys. I think this one looks fine, right? Or should I go with this one? You guys, what should I do? No, I'm thinking, I think I'm trying to remember if I have a brown Looney Loose sleeve. I do. Dark brown. Oh. All right, we'll use that sleeve. Let me get some rings. I definitely want to do gold jewelry today because gold accents, right? No. No. And I think I'm just going to go with the butterfly and this ring because this is not gold, and if I put like a gold ring here, I just feel like the colors are going to clash. So maybe they're not, but we'll do that. I like that butterfly ring. It's starting to tarnish a little bit, I think. Now that I'm looking, I don't see any tarnish, but I thought it was. Alrighty. Don't forget, Dipnotic Nails on Etsy is where you can get these colors. And if you have anything similar, you can do your own. Browns, right, look good with pinks and nudes and coppers, things like that. Go good with them too. So I think it's a pretty Manny. I'm most excited that my sticker didn't like mess up or fold on itself and that it's centered. You did, Janet? What'd you order? Thank you, Laura. Yes, pumpkin spice vibes. You think the first one interferes with the polish? Which one, Pat? This one? You think it's too much? Is that what you're saying? I want to make you guys happy. I could do white. I do white and black so much. I used to always match my Manny's. That's why I have so many different nail fee sleeves. Oh, awesome, Janet. Oh, good. All right, Pat. What do you think then? Should I do this or black? What do you guys think? I can do that one. I got nude and black, but I don't think that would match. Denim, Michelle. Okay. Good thinking. Thank you. Denim sounds good. Pat, you'd probably die then if you saw my Instagram pictures because I put backgrounds to match and everything. I put a lot of work into my Instagram posts and pictures. Like at least between taking pictures, editing pictures, and posting, that's at least 2 hours every day. Oh, and that's not including like my live and stuff, you know. All right. How's that, Michelle? Better? Yes, I think denim is good. I like it. I cut myself somewhere and like, I don't know where. All right. All right, so here is the finished Manny, you guys. What, Pat? Help you out? What? You like the orange one, Aaliyah? I did too. But Pat thought it was too much. We'll do denim, that's fine. Don't worry, that orange one gets a lot of use, especially in the fall. I love that orange one. Tara, all those knit ones I pulled out, Tara N made all of them. The orange one too. So yeah, she crocheted these. I know Michelle has some from her as well. So if anybody's interested. You like the okay. Okay, good. All right. All right, so here is the finished Manny. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you especially to my moderators for your work today. Tomorrow is my husband and my 20th wedding anniversary. He is taking the day off from work, but I don't know if we're going to be going anywhere during the day. I don't think we are. So let's plan on the live tomorrow, right around 11. If I do not end up going live, I will put out, and I promise, I'll put something in Dip Goddesses to let you know on Instagram, and I will put it in my Instagram post, and I will put it as a YouTube post as well, that I'm taking the day off, just so you guys know. But plan on it. I think there's a good high probability the live will be happening. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Pat, definitely check out Amazon for that Azure Beauty dip base, and even like Model 1's dip liquids are good. You can get a 3-piece set. Sometimes they're like 18, sometimes they're 20 for the base activator and top coat of Model 1's. Their liquids are good too. But I really like the refill bottles because it's just more bang for your buck. So again, these colors are from Dipnotic Nails. Check her out on Etsy. Her stuff is awesome, you guys. And you can get samples, you can get minis, or even larger. Code TARA10 is your code to save. All right, I'm going to go do pictures. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me today. Have a great afternoon.